What go on, young explorers? Welcome. Get ready, because today we're going on an incredible journey. Your food's great adventure. We're going to follow it from the very first bite to the very, very end.
So, have you ever really stopped to think about it? One second, you're eating something yummy, like a piece of sweet mango, and the next, poof, it's gone. But where does it go? What's really happening inside your body?
Well, guess what? Today, we're gonna find out. And this right here, this is our special map for the adventure. It shows the whole secret path our food takes. We're gonna start right at the top and follow it all the way down. Let's go.
All right, first stop on our journey, part one of our food's great adventure. And you guessed it, it all starts right here, in the mouth. So the second you take a bite, the adventure begins. Your teeth get to work right away. Mash, mash, mash. They're chopping everything up into tiny little pieces. Then your tongue jumps in and starts mixing it all around. Swish, swish, with that watery stuff in your mouth called saliva.
Okay, so once everything is all mashed up and mixed, what's next? You swallow, and whoosh, the food goes down this super cool food slide. It's called the esophagus. It's just a long, soft tube that connects your mouth to the next stop on our trip. Now, you might think the food just falls down, right? Nope, it's way cooler than that. The esophagus gives the food a big, strong squeeze, like a muscle hug, called peristalsis. It's just like when you squeeze a tube of toothpaste to get the good stuff out. So, after that fun ride down the food slide, where does our food land? Right here, in part two, the stomach's soupy squeeze. Welcome to the body's official mixing pouch, everyone. Now, the stomach is a really big deal. It's this stretchy bag that does a bunch of important jobs. It churns and mixes the food with special stomach acids to break it down even more. And get this, that acid also zaps any pesky germs that might be hiding in your food. All that sloshing and mixing turns the food into a soupy mush that has a special name. And that soupy mix is called chyme. Can you try saying that with me? Ready? Chyme. That's it. It rhymes with lime. So the stomach turns our food into chyme, and now the chyme is ready for the next part of its journey.
All right, you're going to want to pay close attention now because we are at the most amazing part of the whole trip. Part 3, the super long intestine. I'm telling you, this is where the real magic happens. So this part is called the small intestine, but that name is kind of funny. Because look at this number, 6.5 meters. If you were to stretch it all out, it would be longer than a car. No joke. Can you believe how long that is? Wow. So why in the world is it so long? Because it has the biggest job of all. As that soupy chyme flows through this super long tube, the small intestine is busy soaking up all the good stuff, all the vitamins, all the nutrients, all the energy. That's the fuel that helps you run around, play with your friends, and even learn new things in school. So how does it grab all that goodness? Well, it's lined with millions of tiny little helpers called villi. They look like tiny little fingers, and their job is to reach out and grab all those nutrients as the chyme floats by. Grab, 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 and then they send all that fuel out to the rest of your body. So cool. Okay, so we've gotten all the energy and vitamins and minerals from our food, but what about the stuff our body can't use? Well, that brings us to the very last stop on our map, part 4, finishing the journey. It's time to deal with the leftovers. All the leftover stuff moves into the large intestine. Its job is pretty simple, really. It takes what the small intestine didn't need, soaks up the very last bit of water, and then it packs all the rest of the waste together until it becomes, well, poop. And that's the end of the line. That solid waste moves to the very end of the tube and it exits the body when you go to the bathroom. And just like that, the journey is over. Bye-bye leftovers. Our food's great adventure is complete. But hold on, don't go anywhere. The fun is not over yet. It's time for a pop quiz. Let's see what you remember from our amazing journey. You think you're ready? Let's find out. Okay, question number 1. Which intestine is the longest one? Is it A, the large intestine, or B, the small intestine? Think back to that really big number we saw. And the answer is B, the small intestine. That's the super duper long one, 6.5 meters. If you got that one right, well done. All right, next question. That soupy food mix that the stomach makes, what is it called? Is it A, chives, B, chime, or C, chyme? Remember what it rhymes with.
The correct answer is C, chyme. Yes, you guys are brilliant. Excellent work. Okay, last question, everyone. Listen close now. Where does this whole great adventure, where does digestion begin? Is it A, in the esophagus, B, in the mouth, or C, in the small intestine? And the final answer is, of course, it's B, the mouth. The adventure starts with the very first bite. That was stop number 1 on our map today.
That was some fantastic work, everyone. You answered those questions like true professionals. You followed the map, you learned all the stops. You are now official digestion superstars. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You earned it. Well done.